De su boca voy haciendo con Dios, alcanzó las estrellas de emoción. Qué lindo es el amor, escuchamos palabras del rimero. En memoria a Marcelita, Arizona. Hay una mujer que nunca mis sentidos solo quiere, y como a mí también. Esto puede suceder y solo por un beso. Let's do this. Rumba. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Northeast this season. And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA. Direct Echo, Alexandra, I'm Joe Water. Quiero vivir considero enemigo, la verdad no me perdí en la batalla por tu amor. Recálcale que no duermo noche, imaginando en el sexo y te devora con pasión. Me falta valentía para admitirle que a tu lado fui chiquillo y sufría superó. Lo vi llegar y no pensé que importaría. Empezaba a conquistar, convirtiéndote en enemiga. Y solo de duende llora con de valor. Quiero ser tus defectos, comprendes los cambios siento rico. Ay, me olvidé que no quiero vivir con cielo enemigo, la verdad no me perdí en la batalla por tu amor. Recálcale que no duermo noche, imaginando en el sexo y te devora con pasión. No puedes permitirle que a tu lado un chiquillo sufrir la sangre de mi envidioso egoísta. Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they knock. The win helps. This team knows they have a great roster with no le digas a nadie lo mucho que te quiero, que soy un niño loco y no se lo comente al pueblo. No le digas a nadie que tu vida es mi vida, que me la paso imaginando, esperando tenerte conmigo. ¿Qué más?
Ahora es que, puñeta, vamos a darle. Reggaetón encendido, Bad Bunny. ¿Dónde tú vas, papi? ¡Oh! No se le cae la bola, ¿qué es esto? Suelta esa puta bola.
Me estás mirando mucho, pero tú quieres que te bese, que yo entiendo por qué empieza, que te va brillizar, si no se amese, que toque la báscula, más para que te pese, tiburón hasta que brille que te pese, tú no cambias porque te voy a
Oh, no.
ahora te la R y la S, y vamos a perrear que ya mismo amanece, y después tú decides si nos vamos, como que ni peleamos mucho más, baby, ten cuidado que poner la mano, que la mía tiene toda la flotana. Baila de Billy y me pidió que la diera más, me repitió que ella tenía novio y se jodió, porque dice que conmigo se jodió. Baila de Billy y me pidió que la diera más, se repitió que ella tenía novio y se jodió, porque dice que conmigo se jodió. Hace tiempo que no salgo, hoy quiero un perreo, un bellaqueo, hoy yo quiero algo. Hoy te estás suelta y yo estoy suelto. Olvídame algo. Hace tiempo que no salgo. Hoy quiero un perreo, un bellaqueo. Baby, dame algo. Hoy te estás suelta y yo estoy suelto. Olvídame algo. Llegó el fin de semana y el cuerpo lo sabe. Tú sigues perdiendo sudando, no quieres que cabe. Aunque el trago se derrame, ya le metes como sabes. Siempre lo pide duro. Porque bajo su
Ay, no es loco. Así que se mete. ¡Ay! ¡Vamos acá! Era normal. ¡Fua! ¡Ah, coño! Yo me la vivo, yo me la vivo. Vamos a bola. Ay, Dios mío. ¿Dónde tú vas? ¿Dónde tú vas? Ya, lo que mordió. Baby, yo quiero algo. Porquería de donqueo.
Spice Clinical Sweat Defense offers 73-hour sweat protection from the gym to the office to the corner store to the chip aisle to the park to the chest
Ven
hit.
acá, ¿dónde tú vas?
Take bishop to checkmate to the crown rupting to
¿Dónde
the
tú vas?
after falling
¡Ay!
to the grandmothers hugging to the flowers at your feet to the people singing to you sitting sweat protected as the new Chest World Supreme Grand Master. Old Spice Clinical Sweat Defense. Smell ready for anything. Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride. From the exciting adventure of daily commute to the peace of mind, always has your back with 24/7 access to claim service and legendary customer service. With Pamela Bond have easy
Es un tapón.
Skin is extremely averse to most fabrics, except for the soft, buttery feel of leather. Thankfully, I found my clan of leather lovers in the biking community. It's been life-changing.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 50% or more.
Making you old-fashioned today. Who is the wild cherry? Very one of one. It didn't stand up very for old-fashioned. It had that perfect boldness. Wild cherry.
Ya me sentaron.
Kentucky. Copyright 2020. Art America, New York, New York. Never compromised or responsibly.
You want a Diet Coke from McDonald's for breakfast, but think it's too early. And then you realize it isn't. Because it's the never too early for a soft drink deal. Any size soft drinks are always $1. Only on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu.
Price of this patient. Bishop. Rosenberg. Yes. Ben Bishop with the assist on the side. Ben Bishop. Great court awareness. Ball every game. One thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game. A big credit to both Rosenberg.
¿Cómo es que se le agarra esto el loco? Vamos, vamos. Quítate esa bola. ¿Dónde tú vas? ¿Para dónde tú vas, cabrón? ¿Para dónde tú vas, cabrón? Se foul, se foul. Fuck. ¿Ellos tan fácil o este juego es muy fácil para mí? ¿Cómo es la prueba? ¿Cómo es? Ay. Ahora es que vamos a romperla ahora.
Here's Hunter Rosenberg for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Yeah, Rosenberg's come straight to the arc for the three-point answer, refusing to be outdone by the other team. On the wing, Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. Pass to Zadirko. Shoots over Gregory. Again, Newark East. That's a hallmark of a great team. They've been crisp with their ball movement. Moving the rock, forcing rotations. It's served them so well. And there's the call on KJ Day. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Lee. That's good. And it's Hunter Rosenberg coming up with the assist. And Rosenberg's unselfishness is on display here. Doing a nice job setting up his teammate with the pretty pass. Junior, left side. Field goal number 9 falls, and he's now 9 for 12. His scoring efficiency is a big reason why they're ahead in this game. A chance here to hold on for the final possession. Yeah, run off some clock. Let's get a good look. Rosenberg outside. Up top, Gregory. Over to the wing. Troy Lee for three. The scouts love seeing this. Point guard like Day coming up with impressive blocks. Wow. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. Eagles out in front, delivering the blowout. And here are the Eagles. And with a junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood ball for him. They're having their way. In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers. Junior with it. Lee picks him up. Here's Junior. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Look how Junior attacks the boards. Turning in an A-plus effort and looking for a chance to make an impact. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly. Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game. Back to Andrews. Lee. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Andrews. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer from Rosenberg. And they're moving it up. Junior outside. And here's Zaderko. Junior. He's covered by Bishop. Back to Junior. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda. And the offensive game plan is clear as day. Keep taking three-point shots. So far, it's a great strategy. You see how effective they've been with it. Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after. Day with the steal. And here's the fast break. And Junior throws it down. Time out. Day is just too fast sometimes. Pick their pocket before they can even see him coming. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands. He gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school. The shot by Ducey, no good. Here's Junior. The shot goes down with a very quick possession right there. Taking what the D gives up. Junior, college scouts love seeing players like him knock down the mid-range J. Race outside. Ducey. Pass to Roberts. The whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And that's one the coaches will talk to him about. They cannot afford those kind of mental lapses. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release. His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore. Outside Lee. Andrews. Outside Lee. Back to Andrews. Pass to Rosenberg. To the left wing. Troy Lee for 3. Here's Gregory.
Basura.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up the second chance points right there. And a heads-up play there to read the balance and capitalize on that second opportunity. And here's Junior up.
Toma.
Unbelievable. Taking an aggressive approach.
Así que se tira.
And he nails it. Oh, yeah, you can tell he wanted that shot. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one already looks out of reach. Eagles ahead, just dominating this one. Stay right where you are. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Now here's Lee. Their offense has stagnated. and soon. And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, whose teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
And here are the Foxes. Troy Lee draws the double. Rosenberg. Andrews, defended by Brothers. Tipped. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down hard. Junior is not wasting a chance to go for a pro-tier slam. Gotta love the exuberance of youthful players. Back to Lee. Pass to Rosenberg. Here's Andrews. Now here's Rosenberg. Back to Andrews. Over Brothers. And it's off the back rim. No good. Outside, Indra. Right side, Evans. Junior outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot. The foul called on Gregory. Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up. So it's both teams making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history. And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact. What a tremendous finish in close.
And he was unfazed by the taller defender breathing right down his neck.
And here's Junior outside, sinks the tray.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Ducey with it. Junior's there. Ducey nails it.
And they aren't settling for anything outside here.
And why would they? Last 5 shots have been in the key, and they've converted each one.
And that's good for Junior.
Their long-distance attack coming alive down the stretch.
No tired legs for them. Getting some arc under it and finding twine.
Race outside. And Madison gets it to go.
And this is where you want Madison being assertive. He's got the size that he needs to be effective up close.
And he's going for the hoop here. And Junior throws it down.
This is the trust Junior's teammates have in him. They know he's capable of finishing off alley-oops.
And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
They double him with Junior. Ace Ducey for 3.
Oh, me metió porque no sabe que era mío.
This is a guy you
Vas a pagar.
on the perimeter.
Vas a pagar.
And here's Junior outside.
Oh, me jodí.
Excellent competitiveness.
Hey.
Without letting the other team's last 3 go unanswered.
Pass to Roberts.
Damn.
Ducey with it.
Lo menos la metí.
And here's Grace. Back to Ducey. Roberts. Fires for 3. Junior grabs the miss. Now the Eagles.
Oh shit, no lo vi.
Grace outside. Pass to Roberts. Now here is Ducey. Grace outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Eagles. And Junior throws it down.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
The foul called on Roberts.
Ni sé lo que pasó ahí.
Foul of the game. Indra with the ball. On the wing, Junior. The three is up. Nails it from three. The quick trigger on Junior tells you what kind of confidence he has. Not afraid to let it fly at any time. Outside Roberts. Pass to Andrews. Got a piece of it. Yeah, brothers hustle on defense can be truly exceptional. Goes after the shot and eagerly swats it down.
¿Qué pasó ahí, papa caliente?
And here are the Eagles. Here's Intra. Here's Junior. And that one.
Abusador.
The team must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
Hace de todo este loco.
Pass to Roberts.
Y eso que no le puse tiro libre.
The three-pointer, no good.
Aquí me invito a que se joda.
And here's Junior outside. And in goes another three. Can't stop this guy right now. Once Junior gets it going, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues. And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup. And Rosenberg did everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now. Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It's been fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Mm-hmm. Just getting checked out all the same, man.
Thank you. Archie.
Hey, take it easy, man. Let's go.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. You did real good. It was a hard win. And you got some good tape to show the right people.
You won good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets to the crews in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I'm still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped for it.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como you?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This time I'm working with this kid.
Pero,
I'm working with this one.
Junior, me da no braço.
She said, you better go back and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man. And what was on these walls? Man, y'all knew. I never knew that, man.
They sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if you would have been in the...
Look, I'm going to stop you right there, all right? This is not going to be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and give me all type of life advice, all right? I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit, try to be healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitation at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Give me that, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
What I want you to say, why don't you start putting in the work? Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for, and I said,
Yeah, I heard your story before, Pop. It's getting
but
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? What? You got a little bit of talent if you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get old, football player. You'll see. You're going to cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything in this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worked.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. What's poppin'? I can pass that like Stockton. Just jump. What's poppin'? Brand.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the tip. Dragons controlling Eagles on offense, holding, waiting for something to open up. Oh, and an ugly pass there into the first row.
Eagles really struggling out of the gate without Junior. Coach Bishop can't be happy with that effort. Looks like we might be in for a long, long night.
And he holds it up top. A beautiful backdoor cut. Oh, and he missed it. Wide open. Player there, and he missed it. Dragons now coming back the other way and pushing the pace with the 3-on-1. And they'll get the easy bucket. Things are going from bad to worse quickly here for the Eagles. Controlling traffic, and ball knocked loose there. And here we go, the Dragons going the other way, now with a 2-on-1. And he finishes with a silky finger roll in the lane.
Oh, Joe, the Dragons are rolling. Without Junior, the Eagles look completely lost. Nothing is working for them right now.
And so that's the end of the first half. Dragons are out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third.
Listen, I'm going in. Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down, settle down. We talked about this. You have to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, Coach. It's my choice.
Ya lo está cabrón esta mierda.
Just possession. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3, go time. And here are the Eagles now. It's a 13-point ball game. Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in the last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
Pass to Junior. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. The quick trigger on Junior tells you what kind of confidence he has. Not afraid to let it fly at any time. And here's Coral. Zell Powell. Back to Coral. Back to Powell. Pass to Williams. Dillard. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Now here's Sheffield. On the wing, Junior. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him. And it's North High's ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Eagles. Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. And Junior playing on a weakened knee. I just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him. And Junior can't connect there.
No me tiene un coco.
Be an issue. And on top of that, this quarter has not been going his way on the offensive end. Stoffer with the ball. Now guarded by Junior. And with the injury Junior's trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last season.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away in an active sense.
Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just tell that he isn't close to 100% right now. And it's stolen by Zadirko. And here's Junior outside. Hits the three-pointer.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. He swings it to Gibson. Williams. Tries to snap the cold streak. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard, a lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. I'm not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
It hasn't been his best day scoring the ball. Guys, he needs to pick it up. Pass to Sousa. Here's Gibson. Knocked away. And here we go. Here's Junior. Plays it in off the break. What intelligent play from Junior. Does a great job making himself available to finish the fast break. And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making a change here.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Williams. He's had an off night from the floor. His teammates have covered for him, and they're still in a pretty good position. On the wing, Junior. Count it from distance. All these three-pointers, like nitrous, have really fueled this run.
The points just tally up much faster when they come from beyond the arc. And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button at halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next few quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
Another three from Newark East.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
It's Dillard outside. Jones. Sousa. Defended by Brothers. Stolen by Kennedy. And here's the fast break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. A three-point play opportunity coming up right now.
Here's one for Junior's highlight reel. Going after his shot with reckless abandon and earns and one opportunity.
Outside, it's Williams. Mason with the steal. Third quarter of play and a close game here. Eagles out in front. They lead by a bucket. And it's time for a quick break. We'll be back when the start of the fourth. Well, as the gets going, you look at this switch here.
And the starting small forward for the Dragons, Reese Jones. Coming off an MCL injury over summer, but athleticism has never been his game.
Yeah, he's always played a bit taller than he actually is. He can give you a little bit of everything, and you hope that that leg holds up the rest of this season.
To take the lead. The shot by Cole, no good. Outside, Day. The three from Christian Sheffield. Sends it home from three-point land.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
James Marcelo with the block.
I love when Marcelo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempts.
Again with the misstep. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Junior with the steal. Taylor on the way. Stoffer comes up with the board. North High trailing here. From deep, it's Reese Jones. That shot missing.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It is not done by hoisting up their overhead screen like that.
Junior, defended by Stoffer.
And what a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just having him as a threat out there as a scorer and defender makes everyone feel and play better.
Pearl with it, now guarded by Junior. To halt the run! Found it! What a beautiful shot to bring him within three!
You can see why they want to get it to Coral, because he has the ability to capitalize from down there.
Ah, pero quieren ganar. Quieren ganar. Quieren ganar. Pero no me voy a dejar. No me voy a dejar. Pasa la bola.
And here are the Eagles now. And an intentional foul right there. And so they foul intentionally. Here's Day. And now they've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room.
The second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
To the paint. Here's Stopper. Cash it in. That's money.
Yeah, Williams seems to have pretty well developed court vision. He quickly spots the opportunity of the wide open man.
And there's the foul. It'll be on Stopper. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one. Well, throughout this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success. Following his father's footsteps after his passing, Junior's story is one that you can see in a documentary one day.
Pass over to Dillard. Jones. Lets the three fly. And it's Dillard missing. Here's Junior. Good. And the assist goes to KJ Day.
This could be a big night for a Junior. He's performing admirably, really setting the tone for the Eagles out there.
And there it is. The comeback is complete. What an amazing
El coach me lo tiene que mamar.
to fight their way back and steal
No quería que
a game that was
jugara.
lost at half.
But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
The amount of
Yeah, baby. God, I love watching. Enjoy the moment, Junior. You'll never forget it. Yeah, thanks, Arch. Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee. No doubt all week, baby. Hey. Focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it. Thanks, Arch. Remember, rice it. Woo!